Hi, I'm Doug Shipman, City Council President for our Atlanta. And I just want to say how excited I am to be in this new role. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you and your family a very happy new year.
Hi, I'm Jason Winston, Atlanta City Council member for District 1. I want to wish you and your family a happy new year.
Hello, Atlanta. This is Byron Amos, City Council District 3 member, and I would just like to wish you and your family a happy new year.
Hello, this is Councilmember Jason Dozier representing Atlanta City Council District 4. I just want to wish you and your families a happy new year.
Hi, I'm Liliana Bakhtiari, the representative for City Council District 5, and I want to wish you and your family a happy new year.
Hi, I'm Alex Wan, Atlanta City Council member for District 6, and I'd like to wish you, your family, and your loved ones a very happy new year.
Hello, my name is Antonio Lewis, Atlanta City Council member representing District 12, the south side of the city. I just want to wish you and your family a happy new year. Let's go!
This is another term that I'm being sworn in for. I'm just as excited as I was the first time that I was ever sworn into elective office. This is when we stand before the citizens of Atlanta and take our oaths, basically saying that we're going to keep the covenant that they have placed in us via their vote to govern the city to the best of our ability. We're very excited about the new members of the Atlanta City Council. We've got a couple of returning members also who have served previously. And of course, whatever advice and counsel that we can provide to the new members, if they so desire to need it and want it, we're more than happy to provide it and to bring them under our wing and to show them the ropes, back there on the hall down at the City Council. I'm very, very excited about this group of folks. Each brings their own unique impressions to the City Council and their legacy of service. So it's going to be great to be shoulder to shoulder with them, working on the issues and on behalf of our citizens.
The voters in District 10 have allowed me another term, and I am so excited. We will continue to work hard in the community. We will continue to work with Keep Atlanta Beautiful, Public Works, and all of the departments that help make Adamsville work.
Atlanta is sending to City Hall a younger, more progressive group of folks with a lot of energy and urgency. The city's facing some real challenges right now, and I am incredibly excited about the new folks that we're welcoming on council. I'm excited to be coming back with my colleagues from last term, and I'm pumped about the future. It feels like this council is going to continue moving in the direction of operating more and more as a team. And looking at the challenges that we face as a city as a collective of 15. And I'm excited about that. The issues we have to solve have to be done with that mindset in place. And so I'm pumped about people bringing their different perspectives from the districts they represent, but tackling challenges head on as a body. And I think we're going to make some really good progress over the next year.
Feels great to be returning for a second term, just to bring the needed change to Atlanta and across the city. Public safety is a concern, city services are a concern, and I'm looking forward to working with our new mayor, our new council president, and all of my returning and new colleagues to make the Atlanta a better city for everyone.
I feel absolutely energized and excited, not only because I was voted in for my second term as council member of District 11, but because all of the city of Atlanta residents they're excited. I keep hearing how much they're looking forward to this whole new, fresh council. I'm excited about our new mayor. I'm excited about all of the new council members that we have, and I'm excited to return with the ones that I've done so much work with. I am now going to be considered a veteran, which is actually funny to me, but at the same time, I do feel that it's important to dig in and help those that have questions. So I'm looking forward to working with them. They have great ideas. They're young, energetic, and I could use some of that as well.
All righty, it's 11 a.m. sharp, and I would like to say good morning to everyone. I am Councilmember Marcy Collier Overstreet. I am the chair of the Zoning Committee, and I want to welcome everyone who is joining us this morning. So, as always, we need a quorum, so Ms. Lindo, will you please do the roll call?
Councilmember Westmoreland. Good morning, Councilmember. I'm sorry I was muted. We have Councilmember Matt Westmoreland.
Here.
Councilmember Howard Shook.
Aye.
Councilmember Mary Norwood.
Here.
Councilmember Amir Faroki.
Here.
Councilmember Andrea Boone.
Present. Boone, present.
Councilmember Byron Amos.
Here.
Madam Chair, we do have a quorum of members present.
Wonderful. That's all 7 members. We have a full complement. And that's perfect as we're getting the whole committee meeting season started for this new term. Thanks, everyone, for joining on time today and being present and ready. So now we're moving on. Thank you. So now we're moving on to the remote meeting statement. Ms. Lindo, could you please read the remote meeting statement?
Yes, Madam Chair. Good morning. Today's zoning committee meeting will be conducted remotely as advertised and in accordance with Georgia Code Section 50-14-1. The meeting will be conducted in conformance with Robert Rules of Order and the Rules of Council as authorized by the City Code. The public may access the meeting conference bridge toll-free by dialing 404-902-5066 and enter a conference ID number 151945. This information was also provided on the Friday, January 7, 2022, public meeting notes. The public may also view the meeting on Channel 26, the Council's homepage at citycouncil.atlanta.ga.gov, Facebook and Twitter pages at ATL Council, and the YouTube channel and the Council's YouTube channel. Today's meeting agenda was also published and made available on Friday, January 7th via the city's website at atlantacitygA.iqm2.com. In addition, the public was able to submit comments that were unrelated to zoning items that have or will go before the Zoning Review Board via voicemail at 404-330-6035 yesterday between the hours of 4 and 7 p.m. These comments will be played during the public comment portion of this meeting. All persons present on the remote council meeting conference bridge are requested to please mute your phones and speakers. Meeting participants wishing to speak must be acknowledged by the committee chair. Thank you all in advance for your cooperation. And Madam Chair, we also have with us Ms. Kieta Holmes, the Director of the Office of Zoning and Development.
Thank you. Thank you for the meeting statement, and thank you for acknowledging Kieta Holmes. So now we're moving on to adoption of the agenda, and I need a motion for that. Is there a motion to adopt the meeting agenda?
Westmoreland. So moved. Second, Westmoreland.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's moved by Westmoreland and second by whom?
Shook.
Shook. Will we please prepare the vote?
The vote is open, Madam Chair.
And Boone, how do you vote? Boone, yes. Oh, okay. Councilmember Norwood? Yay. Councilmember Amos?
Oh, yay.
How do you? Okay. And that's everyone that I see that voted.
States or anything between Eve and so. Vote is closed. That's 7 yeas, 0 nays. The meeting agenda has been adopted.
Thank you. So now let's approve our meeting minutes. Is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes?
Westmoreland, motion. Shook, second. Byron Amos, second.
Okay, so I hear a motion by Westmoreland and a second by Shook. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open, Madam Chair.
Thank you. And Amos is affirmative, sounds like. Boone, how do you vote?
Correct.
Yes. Boone, yes. And Councilmember Norwood, how do you vote?
Yes.
Thank you.
One moment. The vote is closed. That's 7 yeas, 0 nays. The meeting minutes have been approved.
Okay, thank you. So now we're moving on to the election of the 2022 Zoning Committee Vice Chair. And I would like to nominate Councilmember Matt Westmoreland as the Vice Chair of the committee. Are there any other nominations? So hearing none, can we please vote on Councilmember Matt Westmoreland being our Vice Chair of the Zoning Committee? I motion to approve this appointment. Can I get a second? Boom. Second. Boom. Thank you, Councilmember Boone.
Madam Chair, this will be a voice vote.
Okay. So how about we go down the list then? How do you vote, Councilmember Westmoreland? Do you accept?
In favor.
Thank you. Councilmember Shipp?
Aye.
Councilmember Norwood? Aye. Councilmember Faroki?
Yes.
Councilmember Amos?
Yes.
And I made the motion. So is that everyone, Ms. Lindo?
Yes, Madam Chair. And we can just approve that by unanimous consent.
Okay, so it's approved by unanimous consent, which is 7. Is that correct? Do you sound that in?
Yes, that's correct, Madam Chair. 7 members.
Okay. Thank you. So thank you so much, Councilmember Westmoreland, for agreeing to be Vice Chair of the Zoning Committee. The city appreciates your service. And we are moving on to, thank you. We're moving on to the 2022 Zoning Committee Goals and Objectives. As such, every single committee should have goals and objectives each and every year. And those will be due on January 24th. So everyone needs to prepare their goals and objectives if you have not already, and submit them, share them to us, and Ms. Lindo will compile a list and send it out to everyone to review prior to the next meeting. So let's get those to her before the next meeting. We do have a list of accomplishments from our last year, which we adopted January 25th of 2021, our goals and objectives. And our first accomplishment was we requested that the Office of Zoning and Development provide a schedule of community engagement meetings scheduled to solicit feedback on the zoning ordinance rewrite, Part 3, Land Development Code, Chapter 16. So this was done. We had 4 public engagement meetings that were held in 2021, and the last one was December 14th, 2021. So these sessions will be ongoing throughout this next process of this term. Another goal and objective that we achieved, we requested that the Office of Zoning and Development provide quarterly updates on the status of the zoning ordinance rewrite, Part 3, Land Development Code, Chapter 16. The consultants provided an update to the committee on September 27, 2021. So that accomplished that goal. And another objective that we had was to be fully engaged with the city's zoning ordinance rewrite, including but not limited to hosting work sessions, participating in public engagement sessions, and providing a forum for reflection, debate, and thought leadership. So due to the remote meetings, the committee was not able to hold any work sessions. The dates of the public engagement sessions were shared with all of the committee members, and the public engagement process is ongoing through the development of the new ordinance. So that is an ongoing objective. I will actually have that as one of my goals and objectives that I'll be submitting. So we're going to have Ms. Lindo share that what I just shared with you, share that with you via email, so that you'll have just a little roadmap of how to create your own goals and objectives for 2022. And we'll do that as soon as possible. So we're going to move on now to our public comment. Could we please play, oh, wait a minute. First of all, are there any questions? Because this is a new and fresh full council. Are there any questions about goals and objectives that we need to submit? Or comment, anything that we should be doing different? Hearing none, we'll move on then to our public comment. Ms. Lindo, could you please play the public comment?
Yes, Madam Chair, we have two. One moment.
Thanks.
Greetings, zoning committee, council members, and staff, and special greetings to you citizens and voters of Atlanta, keeping an eye on government. Ben Howard, senior advocate, public policy analyst. On the agenda of the Neighborhood Planning Unit R meeting of Wednesday, January 5th, were matters for review and comment. Among those matters for review and comment is V-21-315. I have reviewed that item and have a unitary comment that I trust will not fall on deaf ears. Burnett L. Scott, one of the now defunct NPUR 9, is listed as representing Neighborhood Planning Unit R against the City Zoning Department. In addition, the email address for the officers of Neighborhood Planning Unit R is associated with her name. I ask that someone take a close look at that, because Burnett L. Scott is no longer the chair of the Neighborhood Planning Unit R Zoning and Land Use Committee, and Burnett L. Scott has no document showing that the Neighborhood Planning Unit R membership has voted on this matter, or has even designated her as the Neighborhood Planning Unit R representative. Further, there is no document on file authorizing Burnett L. Scott or any of the NPUR 9 to use the NPUR email address, which is npur.exc@gmail.com. Take a look. To the committee, I am Dr. Anthony Muhammad. I am that I am. A soul for spiritual being having a hearing experience. I no longer believe in religion. In your scriptures from Genesis to Revelation, not one single curse was born from a woman's womb. Really, everything speaking. Therefore, I ask this committee to hear my prayer for the benefit of the zoning to make Mr. Dickinson have information about land that could be allowed to do house. He said during his campaign he wanted to come up with 20,000 affordable housing for zoning. You have new members. Just be concerned about representing the majority persons who have no availability and economic empowerment to pay the escalating cost of housing. So I ask you, in the next 100 days, the mayor said, let's watch his action as he is an engineer. He saw a problem. I want to make sure that his problems to transform the conditions for the darker people in Atlanta and the Caucasians as well, and other people. But especially our own to have access to housing. I am, Brother Anthony, I'm one in the wilderness, representing the will and the energy for the benefit of the least of those, and those who find themselves in need time without economic empowerment. So, just investigate members of the committee and come up with that availability of territories in the metropolitan Atlanta area conducive for the mayor to find resources and restore affordable housing. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I see you later. Concurrent, I want you not to forget that the mayor said you're going to help solve problems. This very bill came back with work to benefit Turkey and the people out there who are suffering from crime. So,
okay. Thank you. I think that concludes our public comment. So we're going to move on to I, which is our ordinances for first read. So we have 12 first reads, and these will be sounded in at the January 18th, 2022 council meeting and referred at that time. So we have no action required today for those 12 items. And that's going to take us to, just a second, our ordinance for second read. And I think we only have one, which is item number 13. Ms. Holmes, could you please sound in item 13?
Item number, certainly. Good morning, council members. Item number 13, 2201-001, an ordinance by Councilmember Liliana Bakhtiari imposing a moratorium on the acceptance of any application for special administrative permit or building permit for which a special administrative permit has not been applied for, including land disturbance permits for any property abutting the intersection of Flat Shoals Road and Boulder Crest Road for a period not to exceed 180 days and for other purposes.
Okay, thank you. So is Ms. Bakhtiari on today? Probably not, actually. But I'm aware of this particular legislation, and so I move approval. I can...
Second, Faruqi.
Thank you. So it's motion by Overstreet, second by Faruqi. Ms. Lindo, could you please prepare the vote?
The vote is open, Madam Chair.
All righty, and so Councilmember Boone, how do you vote?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Councilmember Norwood, how do you vote?
In favor.
Councilmember Amos, are you still on? How do you vote? How about Councilmember Westmoreland? Okay, I think we're going to have to close the vote. They are not able to vote at this time. But we still have a quorum. Thank you.
The vote is closed. That's 5 yeas, 0 nays. That item is favorable.
Thank you. And with that, we are going to move on to walk-in legislation, which we have none. So now I'll just ask everyone if they have anything they'd like to share before adjournment. Anything at all?
Madam Chair, it's Mary Norwood. I have had the opportunity to watch the presentations that the zoning ordinance rewrite group did in December. The very last one they did, the first half of it, there were two different presentations. The first half was extraordinarily helpful in looking at how we could rezone, get a new zoning ordinance, and be thoughtful about the built environment of our various communities. And I would like to request that that be distributed to the committee members, that the link to that presentation, because it was excellent.
Okay, that's not a problem. I think that's a great idea. We'll have that distributed to probably all of the council members because that rewrite is going to affect every single district. So, all right, that's a great idea. Anyone else? Okay, hearing none, we will adjourn our first building meeting of the year. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.